All right, everybody, welcome back to another session of Sercacraft. It is I, Xilestar, and today is probably going to be maybe the final one, depending on what Lord Cube has in store for us. So let's go see what Lord Cube has in store for us to do. Maybe he's got another task for us. Let's go ahead and do. Let's go figure it out. I love these doors, man. They're amazing. And I really have to go make that elevator thing. That'll definitely be something I do later on. Alright, let's go. Well, I took the egg. Hello, Xilestar. You have delivered what I have asked for. It will take some time to completely restore Rosaria base to what it was before. But for doing everything that I asked for, I gift you Arcanics to keep. And something else will be ready for you on the next world. And Rosaria base will be waiting for you there. Alright. Well, I guess that's it. Wait, does that mean that it's... Maybe it's got color now. Maybe we can figure it out. Hopefully it's not, like, made of stone still. Oh, I guess it's still in a work in progress. Well, anyway. Yeah, so I found out where these were. They were in here. Very clever of me to stash them in there and not actually figure out where I stashed them. Anyway, so I asked my friend if he actually has the like if he actually has a sniffer location. He gave me some coordinates, so we're gonna go hang around there. Hopefully we can get at least 2 sniffer eggs before the end of this session, which will be the final Rosaria, or not Rosaria, which will be the final Sercacraft session of Minecraft 1.20. I just gotta figure out where I'm going. Okay, that's going... Okay, this is going... Oh, that's going nowhere. Okay, so this is going up. Okay, let's see. You have to head this way then. Okay, so it's negative. And that's going positive. Okay, so we gotta go through this door. Alright. Is that lock? No. That's unlock. This is lock. So we need to head all the way over here now. So it's positive and negative. Okay, good. Oops. So this is unlock. Alright, perfect. Now we got the conduit ability. Nice. But yeah, so I'm currently still working on the base for 1.21. I'm trying to get at least like the basics done before I start throwing in everything. Like I'm just trying to get the base into a state that like it makes a lot of sense for me to play around with. So like just getting like, you know, the lay of the like the to get the like the walls, the furniture, and all that stuff ready to go. So at the very least, it's like you jump in and you go, hey, look, here it is, right? So I'm just trying to build like the layout of it. It might not be what we use for like ever, like it might not look the same as it will for like 1.22 or something like that. Like I might change it a lot or I might change it very little, but it'll ideally be the same. And it's very much raining. And this is very annoying. I want to go down a little more just so I can actually see the terrain. And this is very much annoying to me. I wish there was a way you can... Can you actually change the graphics so you can actually remove... let's see here. Can you remove that? No. So you cannot remove weather. Great. I wouldn't mind if it actually did, if we actually can move, or remove weather. Just so that like, we don't have to see the rain all the time. That's the one thing I never liked about Minecraft weather is like rain is like everywhere, and then there's like a handful of like snowy biomes kind of thing. I loved the look of snow pretty much, but like there's very little biomes that actually use the weather. Did I bring a bed? I did not. Oh well, it's fine. Oh hey, there's a village. Maybe I can steal one. It's weird that most of these houses don't even have a bed. Come on, where is it? Yeah, so I've already come up with rules for 1.22 and onward. I don't want to go into the specifics of what it is because it'll be better to show than to just say it out loud kind of thing. It's a show don't tell kind of meaning. I no not meaning, but you know what I mean. Because I'd rather just show what I mean than just say, "Oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna do," and then it's like, okay. But yeah, but if Minecraft 1.21 turns out to be similar to Minecraft 1.18 in the way that it gives you very little things to do, then it'll be a short thing, sure, but hey, that's how it is, pretty much. Like, there's nothing really I can do about that. Like, if there's nothing for 1.21, then I can't, I can't do anything about it. Yeah, we're heading in the right way. Although I have to go up. But I'm definitely going to say this, though. It's going to be able to contain everything that I have ever owned in Minecraft. Even certain buildings, too. It already has uh, a lot of stuff that I built in 1.12. So I want to explain how I'm actually building the 1.21 base before while we're currently flying to the location, pretty much, is that I'm currently building it in 1.12 because of the fact that MC Edit only works in, well, technically it's supposed to work in 1.11, but it does actually work in 1.12, which is exactly why I am using it in 1.12. The only thing is that, like, for the blocks that come in 1.12, show up as like pink or purple blocks that say future block pretty much because it doesn't recognize it. Same thing pretty much. And even right now, like as we speak, I'm coming up with cool ideas that I want to do, but unfortunately, for me as not just a content creator, but like just as a not really as a content creator, but more so just like somebody who has a weird way of like building in Minecraft. It's like they're cool ideas or they're interesting, not cool ideas. They're interesting ideas, but it's like why? Like why is more so the question that needs to be asked. Like why are you thinking of it like this? So there's a lot of cool ideas I want to put for the 1.21 base. And right now, I keep changing my mind on how big I want it, which is kind of funny though, because I spend my entire sort of time in Minecraft and in Terraria for the most part, just trying to take a big structure pretty much and going like, how far can I shrink it down that it'll still function as what it's supposed to be, but it's not big that it feels too clunky pretty much. Like it feels like it's just out of place. And literally that's like every starter house I've ever made in all of Terraria is just small little houses. Same thing with Minecraft too. For Minecraft, I pretty much just build like a 7x5 house, and then that's usually how I build it. And then that's yeah, that's pretty much how I build my house. The only difference is that at first I would have no corners because the because I always knew that they were obsolete in building, and what I did instead was what was it? What was the thing? As soon as my brain catches up, we'll figure it out. Yeah, because I literally cut the corners because to be fair, nothing happens with the corners anyway. So who really cares about the corners themselves? But for everything else, I don't think I did much of anything else. I still stuck with one block type for the walls and such. The flooring, I'd keep it towards the same theme, but I'd change it. So I think for the most part, I'd use oak wood for the walls, and I would use birch wood for the floors because I like the birch wood. For floors, it just looks a lot better in my opinion. And I would use cobblestone, or I would just use the oak logs themselves as the corners, just because they looked really, really cool. And then for the roof, I think I just made it a flat roof, but I would start with cobblestone stairs, I think. I start with cobblestone stairs, and I work my way around with slabs on top, and then that's it. That's pretty much like my typical starter Minecraft house. And the reason why I built my house is like that is because like I've always done that day one is to always unless there's a cave, then I obviously try to renovate the cave. But yeah, because I think that's what happened in 1.17. Didn't I build a cave house? And then I just integrated like a house in front of it. I think that's exactly what I did. But yeah, but I would pretty much build like a you would think though that it would be like a villager house pretty much. Like that's how simple it was. There we go. All right. Should be getting close. Is that it? No. He said I'll know when I see it. Which is as cryptic and vague as it's gonna get. Is that it? There's a sniffer there. There's two of them. Is this what he meant? He's got some sniffer boys. Hi, buddy. You a little stuck there? Oh, I think he's digging something up. Torch flower seeds. Okay, how did these actually breed by chance? Because I actually don't I remember reading it day one, or like a long time ago, pretty much. Did my stomach grumble or something like that? That's really what it sounds like. It's like, sorry, I forgot to eat. uh, is it the seeds themselves? Or no? Let's just search up through sniffer egg, I guess. Oh, that's why this entire place is made of moss, because they grow faster here. Ah, that's pretty cool. I did not know that. Anyway, yeah, but how do you breed them? Using torch flower seeds. Ah, okay. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way you can get multiple of them. Oh. Okay, okay. So, for one, it's not recommended to pretty much, okay. I have an idea now, okay. Yeah, so oh, by the way, the way that this is lit up is that there is apparently some shroom lights somewhere. Yeah, there's some shroom lights around. It really sounds like a stomach grumbling. Oh no, there's stone here. Oh, there's some moss down there. Wait, how is there moss down there? But does it not climb up? That's weird. I thought it did. I thought it did. Or is that Skulk that does that? Why does Skulk have that behavior but moss doesn't? That's weird. That's really, really weird. If they made it for the Skulk, they should make it for moss too. Then it's only fair. Anyway, yeah, the only reason why we're here is just so we can actually get like two of the. Are you gonna come up here? Come on there, buddy. You know you wanna. Come on. Do they not jump? Come on. Do they not jump up or something like that? No, because this one was like down there. So they have to jump up for or somehow. There we go. That should be fine for now. so let's see here. Okay, so let's see. Anything? Well, supposedly they find stuff on here. I mean, it makes sense. Wait, do they? Wait, wait, hang on a second. Don't tell me like my friend messed up. No, they find it on moss blocks. Okay. Huh, I guess they're just gonna take their sweet time. Okay, seriously? Stop. Cables are getting caught up in something. All right. Can you guys literally just like? Okay, is there like a huge cooldown period or something like that that I'm just not noticing? Okay, let's see here. Behavior, wandering, hazards. They occasionally smell their surroundings and track ancient seeds by pressing their nose on the ground. When they find a seed, they sploot, and use their noses to dig into the ground until they get torchflower seeds or a pitcher pod. For a sniffer to be able to dig, it needs to be doing nothing else, not in water or on ground. Now, in a boat or mine cart, and the block underneath the head needs to be diggable and reachable for the sniffer. Let's see here. The sniffer head location is defined at 2.25 blocks in front of the center of the body. Sniffer also stores the last 20 locations that is dug up, so it can't dig there anymore. After sniffing out seeds, an 8-minute cooldown is activated. Okay, we can breed them. Okay. There we go. There we go. Hang on a second. Alright. Alright, how does the... Oh, okay, so it's not like a turtle egg where it automatically gets planted. Okay. That's cool to know. Alright. By the way, that is something else I want to get more of as well, but at least we got more sniffer eggs. So I'm gonna say like exactly what I asked my friend. I asked my friend though, like if he found any sniffer eggs by chance, or if he has like already 2 sniffers that are lying around somewhere. He goes, he doesn't, but he can put them down somewhere that he could put down that would be very beautiful for them. So he's not gonna make it too fancy, but he's gonna make it pretty fancy, I guess. So put down these azalea trees down. I don't know if it's literally just like the little trees, things that comes from just mossing up everything, but looks like he just mossed up everything and just left pretty much just the 2 sniffers here, and so yeah. So it said that they had to wait until like they grew up, obviously, because obviously that apparently the baby ones don't sniff up things, which is interesting because I thought they would be able to at least sniff out something. Maybe not like maybe they have like a higher chance. Like I think the sniffer has a chance has a guaranteed chance of sniffing up some like a seed type, but like the baby sniffer could be that like it hasn't fully developed the ability to sniff out the seeds completely. So like if it's sniffing and digging, it has like a 50% chance of giving you a seed or not. So it's like, hey, do we get a seed or not? It's like, oh no, we don't get a seed. So yeah. So while this is going to take a little bit, there's not really much that I can think of planned, to be honest. Again, Arcanix is finished. Or Sercacraft is going to be finished, and after this, we get to go back to Pixelmon Adventures, which will technically be the highlight. All right. There's no way. My stopwatch must be off or something like that. No, it's actually on time. That's weird. Or am I just? Oh no, I'm just silly. All right, never mind. I am very silly. I forgot I'm playing Minecraft, not like Oblivion or anything like that, where it's like 2 hours worth of a session. Which all right. Okay, so it says that they're not supposed to do anything. Is there a way you can speed it up the cooldown by chance? Wait, I have a question, and since I'm not going to be doing anything here, we're just going to be watching the sniffers do their thing. I have a question, and this is about. Oh, he's just moving. All right, they're just moving and grooving. I thought that it was they were actually doing it. Let's see here. Oh, this does have one. Okay. Do I want? No. I'm just gonna go with this. Does it have one by chance? I want to see if there's a way I could like kind of cheat this a little bit because I'm just curious. Is it not here? That's very interesting. It's not here. Oh, they're not up to date. Either that or you can't actually do it. That's actually gonna be kind of funny if you can't. Oh, I thought there was a third one. I was like, wait, where did the third one come from? The reason why I want to get a second egg is because of the fact that you need two. That's why. Let's see if I can see if this one is actually up to date because this is another one. Uh, can I figure out if this one actually has it though? Yes, it does have one. Perfect. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Is there a different thing I can do for it? There's not one? Oh, that's sad. Yeah, so what I'm trying to figure out, though, is that did I ever actually go through it? Did I actually show it off on screen or not? I don't remember. Wait, hang on. Hang on. I did show it on screen? They sound so sad. Like, it sounds sad that they're just... Oh. Is that another choice flower seed? Yes! One more, please. Just give me one more, and then we're pretty much done. So, I have two command block commands that spawn in... Well, one spawns in an iron golem, and the other one spawns a snow golem. And I thought this was the site that I did. Maybe it's not. Or maybe it is. I just haven't... Oh, wait, this is the site. I remember now. Okay. Let's see. Can I do this here? I want to see if I can do anything cool with it. Okay, let's see here. Persistent. I don't know what that means. Ooh. I mean, that should be fine. Oh, you can't change most of the stuff. Oh, that's sad. That's very sad. I thought that you could actually do something cool with it. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe they just don't have it there. Maybe it's just like a hidden thing about it. No, they don't have specific ones for the entity itself. That's sad. So what I was trying to figure out is that, like, if I can spawn in a for single player purposes, if I can spawn a sniffer that has this other, like, for it to dig up anything, it would be like a reduced cooldown. So like instead of, what did it say, 8 minutes? Was it 8 or 6? I might just think it's 6, but it's actually 8 or something like that. 5-minute cooldown before they breed again. Yeah, that's not that big of a deal for me. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. After sniffing out seeds, an 8-minute cooldown is activated. Yeah, so I thought you could probably like modify it so though instead of, let's say, this sniffer in general, instead of an 8-minute cooldown, it would be, I don't know, 4 minutes or something like that. Like I wasn't gonna go too crazy, or even 6 minutes. Even like even 6 minutes is incredibly long for it. I mean, I guess I could just start stealing the wheat here, the hay bales. I guess it's very convenient though that like he put it near close to a village. Oh, is the hoe not the fastest for this? I thought it was. My bad. Anyway, yeah. Hi, cat. Bye, cat. Although I do have to say, though, that I do not have a lot of copper. Probably because, like, I barely ever, like... I didn't really do much copper mining when it first came out, so I probably just grabbed enough just to say, hey, look, I have like a stack of copper or something like that, and that's it. I want that. All right. What's in here? Ooh. I guess that was probably during the building process. Ooh, diamonds too. Nice. I want that. All right. Nice. All right. And now we're just going to climb up here. I'm just trying to see if there's any more hay bales. Maybe there was like 2 and he just took one. And I just got the other. Oh, I thought that was a sheep. That was just like a naked sheep. I was like, really? You managed to get yourself stuck down there? But no, it's just an iron golem. I managed to get himself stuck down there. Anyway. Is there not any more hay bales? It's actually kind of interesting. There's only 1 in this entire village. Huh. There's only 1 in this entire village. Interesting. And well, one of the plans is that to populate Arcanix with villagers. That might be later on. And you'll find out on the next version why I say that. Why, bro? Why? Dude, come on, man. I don't know how you... I don't know why you went down here, but whatever. It's fine. I'm just going to try and see if this will work. Technically, you shouldn't have wanted to come down here. It's too tall. And by tall, I mean like it's too deep of a... like a cliff edge for you to go like, hey, yeah, I want to fall down here. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Indeed, buddy. Yeah, I think one of the things I'm going to do for you guys is I'm definitely, if I do spawn them in, I'm going to find a way to mute them. Sound like a curious person, a dog, and a growling stomach. Yeah, that kind of sounds like a grumbling stomach. Where's the other one? Did you... How are you coming down here? Why are you coming down here? You shouldn't be wanting to come down here. You can't get back up again. Oops. Come on, buddy. Come on. Okay, so they can jump. It's just a very low jump, pretty much. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right, keep on coming. Where's the other one? I don't want the other one to kind of jump on here. How come he can jump on the others, but he can't jump on these ones? That's interesting. Oh, is it because of the bushes? Wait, is it just because of these bushes? Oops. No, buddy. No. 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 Why? Come on, man. Ugh, why is Mom so easy to break? Come on. Come on, dear buddy. Okay, come on. Get up here. You know you want it. I know you want it. There you go. He's gotten rid of his stubborn streak of not wanting to follow me. Okay, I want him to go on this platform. And I'll make a note of this for when I build mine for 1.21. As soon as, one of these two decides to, I don't know, dig up another pair of these kinds of seeds. But I'll make a mental note of it, though, that these guys tend to wander. And they tend to wander pretty darn far. Alright, let's go. Alright. Hey, buddy. No. Stop that. Maybe weird with... Maybe, like, also sounds like a weird donkey, maybe, in a weird way. I don't know. The sniffing noises is what gets me, though. Oh, he's got something. What you got, boy? What do you got? What do you got? What is it? What the heck? What do you got, boy? What do you got? What do you got? He's got something. He's on the prowl. Weird how you can sniff that from all the way over there. Oh, you're not sniffing anymore? I guess he lost his cooldown for it or something like that? Or he lost his wind-up time? Oh, maybe they're both doing it now. I wonder if this one got interrupted because I was leading him on with the torchflower seeds. I know another thing I have to get more of is glowberries. Because I know I have barely gotten any. There we go. Alright. I love their noise. I both love and hate their noises. Sorry, buddy. Am I in your way? Oh! What do you got for me, buddy? Yes! Breed. Come on. The scooch of love. There we go. Perfect. We've now got 2 of them. Now we can make even more. Now what? Now what's next? Do I even... Wait, I do have glowberries. I don't know, maybe we can just spend the rest of the time just trying to either find a lot of these copper veins and then just getting a bunch of copper. And... Ooh, there's a bunch of these trees. Oh, these are probably just leftover trees. It's probably just to make the island look a lot more pristine. I'm going to steal these, though. I'm going to steal this copper, too. Yeah, so the idea that I want to make for future versions past 1.21 is going to be sort of a mixture between what we did for 1.17 and what we did with well, what we're doing with every current version, pretty much, other than 1.17. And the reason why I want to do it that way is because, from what I recall, it was much easier for me to record a lot of the. Well, it's much easier for me to make longer sessions because there was actually something for me to not earn, but more for me to just be able to gather. So instead of going like with like like 30 enchanted golden apples kind of thing, and then just walking up to the final boss and then one-shotting them. Yeah. Also, I will probably be fighting the Ender Dragon off screen. Actually, you know what? Wait, how much time do we have? Okay, if so, we have 15 minutes, and then I'll teleport back to Arcanix, and then we'll go fight the Ender Dragon. Because I doubt we're gonna be able to do anything. And the reason why I actually do say that is because, like, well, at least for the the videos part, is that from what I remember, and I can even double check this to see if I'm right, it was easy for me to just drown myself out with like 20 videos pretty much by me just starting from scratch pretty much. And not only that, you guys get to see like, me and just being able to start from scratch each and every time instead of me just starting off with like enchanted netherite equipment right off the bat, or me having like godlike godlike elytra each and every time. Mind you, again, it's going to be more modified than what it was originally placed. I'm trying to see if I can find a biome in particular. You know what? Maybe I should just teleport to Arcanix, but just not go to the end until we hit the 1 hour mark. And another thing that I wanted to say as well, though, is that, like, well, fighting the Ender Dragon only makes sense for the first world. So pretty much we only needed to beat it in, like, 1.13 because that was, like, the world to pretty much, that was the version to kind of go for it all. We still technically go for it in every like we still go to the end in every world though, but to keep the egg itself, it's like it depends on the person really. Like, do you want to have the Ender Dragon egg? Yes, all right, here you go, right? But like, I mean, if you don't want the Ender Dragon egg, it's like you can just give it to somebody else. Ooh, anything in here? No. I just thought of something else I could do too. Huh. I can make a glow lichen farm. Ooh. Sorry, I'm coming up with ideas for the 1.21 base. That's pretty much what I'm like. Ooh, I can make a lichen farm pretty much because I'm just thinking of that. You have fortune? You do have fortune, okay. I was curious if it did have fortune or not because I thought it did, but I thought I might be thinking of a different pick. I don't think there's much of anything over here. I'm just gonna check over here, find see if there's any copper. I think I just saw some. Yep. Perfect. All right, we're gonna have the copper. Okay. Any more over here? All right, so I don't know what the actual coordinates are, so let me go take a look. Find that out. Oh, did I delete them? Dang, I deleted them. I think it was like 800 and negative 500, I think. 800. It's either 900 or something like that. I'll go with 100 and then negative 500. It's like somewhere around here, I think. Okay, no, it's gotta be over here then. I mean, once I see the warm ocean, I know I'm in the right area. Or is it 500, 800? Oh no. May have gotten my coordinates mixed up. And I don't have a bed anymore because I threw it on that island and I didn't grab it. Oh no. Hmm. Okay, maybe it's reversed. We'll try that then. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what it is because it's up here now. Yep. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right. Woo. All right. All right. I don't know which one has like full whatever, so I'm just gonna toss it in this one. I'm sure it will. It'll do as I asked. All right. Let's see here. Does it not have? Does it not have any coal or something like that? Because it should be working. I kind of wish I had made. Whoa, what the heck's going on here? Do I have coal loose somewhere? might have an area. Unless this actually just has a colon or something. Alright. Yeah, this does have coal in it. Alright. I think I'll just offload this instead. Alright, let's go. Coal storage. Alright, whatever. It doesn't matter. Alright. I'll send the rest of the coal in here. And I'll garbage this because... Well, I won't garbage... Actually, no, I won't garbage it. I'll just throw it in here. Yeah. There we go. So hopefully... Iron... Oh, did it never finish the iron batch? Is that why? Oh my word, that is annoying. What if I should send the copper on the opposite side, though? So at least I'm getting some copper at the very least. Alright. You get some copper, though, just so I get at least some copper rolling. You have gold still? What's going on here? Did these not do anything? No, why? Okay. You are going back up here because I don't want to deal with that. Alright. Yeah, I don't understand why it's doing that now. Why is it lagging when I stare at this direction? It shouldn't. Okay, there's nothing happening in this direction, though. So why is there lag on this direction? But yet when I go to this direction, nothing happens. Finally, coppers are going... Okay. Oh, my word. That's going to take a while. Okay. Am I prepared for an Ender Dragon fight? Not really. Not really. Alright, let's see here. Well, my current equipment pretty much is pretty good. I just want to, yeah, I might change a few things. Like the diamond leggings and the golden boots and stuff like that might change. I might change it to golden leggings and... What is it? Golden leggings and... What's the last thing? golden leggings and like leather boots, just so that like I can go through like the snow area, like the frosty snow areas. Even though technically they shouldn't really do much damage to me, still. Did I change this to scaffolding by chance? No, I didn't. All right. Well, that's gonna be something I do. I do on my own time. I love that. It looks like it's like computer wires and such like that. Like it's a computer wires that are alive. All right, let's see here. Actually, wait. I should actually sleep before we do anything. Is there a clock in here? No? Well, there should be, technically. Oh, wait, that's right. You don't actually need to sleep in order to set your spawn. That's good. All right. There we go. We're going to go up again. Yeah, my portal remover is... Yeah, so when this happens... No, not when that happens. When this happens, it'll break the portal too, so like at the very least it's done. All right. This is going to be fun. All right, let's see here. Have we hit the arrow mark on it? It's not literally going to take that long. It's just going to be fun. All right, we've hit the end. All right. All right, we got the stick of justice. Let's go. Dragon. All right, come on, Dragon. Aw, I need my elytra again. Oh my word, yeah, dragon actually stops me. That is really, really weird. All right, so I should have brought in snowballs, but that's fine. No. Dang it. There we go. All right. No. I can't control the elytra. I'm still really bad with the elytra. I don't know how many times I've practiced with it. Or try to. Thank you. Yeah. Did that go over? That went over? Really? That's interesting. There we go. All right. No! Alright, I guess I'm gonna go with the behemoth sword, maybe. Maybe the stick of justice isn't strong enough. No! I can't even... What? That was weird. I couldn't even use the rocket. Was the rocket on cooldown by chance? That's interesting. I didn't know the rocket could be on cooldown. Huh. What's this? Alright. on. There we go. Perfect. That's over with. There we go. Look at that. All those levels. All these levels are mine. Brush. I wish they put at least some more archaeological, like archaeology kind of thing in like different dimensions. Like it would be cool if the Nether had like a soul sand like version of it. That would be pretty cool. Where did it go? Oh, it went over here. That's interesting. I did not know it would actually do that. All right. Would it be faster with the pick? Yes, but I'm pretty sure I would probably pick too many things. There we go. All right. Right click. There we go. There you go. Perfect. Now, Geronimo. Oh. Geronimo. Aw. Too high. Geronimo. There we go. All right. We've done it. All right. So, it's weird that when you go through the end portal, you lose your potion effects, which is really interesting. Anyway. I don't remember where I threw the dragon egg stuff, so I'm going to have to figure that out on my own time. And I will rename it because I don't remember how the naming scheme is. Or how I name it. Although I am pretty sure, though, that if I did have a placement specifically for this, it would be over... Oops. That's not what I wanted. No, so it is this one then. Hang him in. Ugh, whatever. Alright, where did it go? Dragon egg, where did you go? Maybe it went through the door anyway. That would be a blessing in disguise. When did that? It just appeared in here? I don't think so. Alright. Oops. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go through all of this stuff and figure out where everything is. Yeah, that's the everything barrel. That makes sense that it's over here. But since they changed how creative mode looks, it's not gonna look as good. Yeah. Do I not have a spawn for it? Really? I thought I did. Oh, there it is. Perfect. I could also put it on display here, too. I'm just going to put that there now. Alright. Goodbye. Alright, I need the behemoth potion. And soon a lot of these, a lot of the command signs will actually be done, placed in here. And I'm not actually joking about that. They'll all be placed in here because this is literally where I want them to be. Alright. I still haven't replaced this one, but I don't care. I had the behemoth potion again. I'll just delete this real quick. No, to be fair, I did use them. I did use some copper though for the copper stuff, so that probably is where most of my copper went. But yeah, but I barely have any copper anymore. To be fair, I never really had much copper to begin with, mainly because like copper was very, I don't want to say useless, but copper had very little uses. All right, so as I speak, majority of the actual 1.21 base is done. I want to say it's around 65 to about 70% done, or at least for the 1.21 state that I want it, for the permanent sort of keep with me at all times state, it's probably about like 30% done. Because each and every time I think of something that I want to do for the 1.21 base, my brain goes into a completely different direction. And I'll tell you what some of those ideas are and why I keep thinking that like it's a cool idea, but then it's like it's a cool idea and then it's like why would I do that though if I'm just going to build a bigger better base though that just makes more sense for me. Anyway, so I need to go to the outside, but I need to know what time it is. Is it morning? It is night currently. Okay. I mean, technically, I don't think that there will be anything outside that'll technically kill me, but I quite literally don't want to bother with them. So I want to go to sleep, then I'll show you what I mean. And maybe I'll just build that starter house that I usually always build anyway. Just because it fits the whole theme of everything anyway. And because there's barely anything that needs to technically be done here. Anyway, so one of the ideas was that I was going to merge Arcanix with Varacol. But since Varacol is way too small, obviously it would take a lot of time to resize it so that it would fit Arcanix, or even if I do the reverse where I shrink Arcanix to a very small amount and move it over. Obviously, this is a very time, like it's obviously a very boring and very time, a very like timed duty kind of thing. So I was like, I'm not gonna go do that. Well, I could. I can move. I think I have a version of Oracle for 1.12 that I could do the whole thing and then see if it'll work. But the only thing is that, like, it's this back part that's the real issue here. Because this is where that copper stuff is actually being done. It's literally being happening, like, right underneath us. And and I can't remove these because this is also part of that area as well. So it's like I can't remove this and I can't remove that part either. So it's like it's going to be very weird looking for Voracle to have this. So I thought, well, that's not a cool idea. So another thing I was thinking of was to figure out if somebody made a tank, like a literal tank, like a military tank, and see like if I can do something really cool with it. Because actually, no, what? I'm going to go to creative mode for this just to show it off. It'll make things like 10 times easier to show it. Anyway, I'm not joking. It actually will make it much easier to show off all the ideas. No! Missed. I missed. Alright, let's take everything off. My golden boots are gone! Rip. Anyway. Yeah, I'll just throw torches in here too. Why not? Alright, slash game mode. I do have a command sign for it, but I haven't put it down yet, and I don't know if I really want to. All right. So the idea was that the idea was that how a tank normally looks is that it's got the barrel. So what the barrel would so what the whole thing would be is that the barrel will extend outward for a short distance. So it's not going to be like a very long barrel. It's going to be a very short barrel, but it'll extend to a longer barrel. And then what it will be is that when Arcanix is in the correct position, though, the barrel will extend and will lock into this area. So that way, though, at the very least, though, what will happen is that it locks in, and then you have a giant area that you can work with, and then not only that, you'll have an elytra pass through way, so that you can go into the actual tank itself, and then you can go down to the underbelly of the tank itself, and then do all crazy shenanigans. Like I could put like automatic farms in there, and then we'll just have a fun time in there and all that such. And then each and every time, like I looked at many different tanks, got to see their design and stuff like that, and then even then I was like, wow, this is a very crazy idea that could work though. But then it's like, but I'm making a base for 1.21, so maybe like on an off chance, like in the future when I decide to go with Arcanix again, maybe, although I highly doubt it, I might go through with it again. I think the next base will probably be the last time I use Amulet slash World Edit to bring something over. The reason why is because it's much easier to move stuff when you're using structure blocks. And the reason why I say that is because like it's literally easier to move something when it's structure block rather than when it's Amulet, or even not just Amulet itself too, but just MC Edit or anything. Well, MC Edit's a lot easier, but even World Edit, it's going to be much harder to do it because for World Edit to work, I have to change the server from a vanilla one to a forward server. And while that may be easy with the server software that I'm using for the server as we speak, I don't want to make a forward server because then at the very least, because I feel like I would need to add mods to it just to make it more interesting. Because right now, if we play vanilla Minecraft, it's very boring. Like even right now, we're playing vanilla Minecraft, but with like a timber mod, I think, or timber data pack, I think, in there, just so that we can cut trees fast. And while that's the only like data pack we really need out of any others, I still find though that like it's still a little bit too much. And while I still will have the timber data pack all the time, even just this area, like even just having like Arcanix be this huge is already too way too much for me to deal with. Like while most of the stuff here, as you can see, is like from the actual like world it came from the original adventure map world. Mind you, the smelting what is it called? This blast furnace. The blast furnaces are actually like my additions just to kind of change up the blocks a little bit because all of these because the blast furnaces were actually just furnaces themselves. So I just changed some of the furnaces to blast furnaces just to change it so that way it looks a little bit different. But either way, it doesn't really matter in the long run because like I could have changed this entire area into a giant auto smelting array from like this side could be let's say for food and stuff like that, and this side could be for like ores and stuff like that, and then like Like one's for food, one's for ores, and then have this bottom one right here be like for everything else in between. And I think that that would be like that could have been like a really good idea, but I chose against it for one reason, really. And that's because like I liked the original sort of playing around with this area. Like it looks like it's all connected and it's all like jumbled up and everything. And it's like it's everywhere and stuff like that, and it's connected to the ceiling and all that. Like it looks really, really well done. And then you have this side, which again looks very, very well done. And then like like they're different characteristics. The only thing is that like I think the floor wasn't symmetrical like this, and then I changed it because it's just me. And just to be on the same topic of how I build, well, how I would build my starter homes now, or how I build my starter homes now. I'm just gonna go do a small one. I'm just gonna pretty much only 4 blocks. Nothing too major. Yeah, what I might end up doing is I'll try and get more sniffer eggs on like a single player world, or I might just hang around here for a little bit. But yeah, so here's like this is probably a good place to place it. So here's how I would build my new like sort of like starter home pretty much. I may have messed up somewhere, but it's fine. Yeah, I think it's a 7 by 9, but you get the idea though. And then these obviously are poked holes so that you can have that. And then you go around with the stairs. Like so. Just to create a little bit of a detail. And then you go above. Go with the slabs. I'm I'm messing up here a little bit, but yeah. And there we go. That's like typically my starter house. Obviously 2 blocks bigger just so that you can have windows in the front area over here. I mean, you can still put windows here, but I don't like it that way because like you see the wood here and I don't like to do that. Like you see the corner blocks and I don't like doing that. And then for the floor, I would change it to be like that, and then I would have the door block being that way, and then pick whichever door you like, pretty much. I mean, the door pretty much back then was mostly just oak door, so I'd pick oak door. Just gonna put lantern just to show you guys can see. Yeah, so like this is what I mean though. Like this looks really good, and obviously you can fill in the ceiling with like wooden planks, just so it feels more like home and stuff like that. And there we go. Like wow, this looks like a really cool looking starter home, pretty much. I mean, better than just making like a dirt shack pretty much at the like day one. This is a lot better. I don't think I've ever made a dirt home. Have I ever built a dirt house? I don't think so. I think I built a house and covered the outside with dirt. I think that's as far as you can go with the dirt house. But I've never made a dirt house. Although I do remember the one time I played on the, was it the 360? I think it was the 360 version. So me and one of my younger cousins, pretty much. I think I was, yeah, I think they were like 8 or something like that. They were saying how good they were in Minecraft or whatever. So I was like, all right. So then, literally, I kid you not, I joined the world and I immediately go with my normal shenanigans. I want to go to a better biome than the desert, pretty much. You can grow in the desert? That's interesting. Is it just deserts around here? There's not a forest? That's very sad. All right, here we go. So here's exactly what I did. I went into finding like a little base. I wish there was a hole like that there. But it was like a little bit like here. I ended up just doing this. Obviously I mess up some of my button presses. Actually, I think it was like this. Obviously, I'm messing up some of my button presses because I'm not used to controller. And then what I did is I put like my crafting table down and my furnace. Sorry, I'm still not used to this creative mode menu that much. And then I obviously dig my way down. And I'm like, while I don't have F3 here, I know that like eventually I'm gonna go down to like Y13. So I'm digging down here like this. And then I found like a whole bunch of iron and coal. And I go back up here. And like, you know, you're just gonna smelt the like the ore, obviously. And then I ended up having like full iron armor in like the first 10 minutes of us playing. And you know what my cousin was doing? My cousin literally was like running around the world, getting like doing this, going like, "Oh no, I fell in a pit. Oh no, I don't know how to get out of here." And then another thing they were doing was that they were or they would die because they went into the pit or something like that. And then another thing they would do is not fall into another pit like I am doing. They were traveling across the water pretty much like this, going like, "Ooh, water." And they're like, "All right, I'm gonna go to this island." Meanwhile, I'm in the cave farming for iron and coal, and I walk out with like full iron armor and iron sword, and they walk up to me and they go, "Where'd you get that?" And I'm like, "I made it." Like I literally just came from the mine because I literally started a strip mine. I was just starting it out though. But of course, because it was the 360 version, you can't just go F3 and then you can look at your Y level. So I was like, oh, I don't know how far down I am. So I don't know how far I can keep going. So I ended up just, and then I ended up just like kept on killing them with my iron sword that I just kept smacking them with it. They're like, stop, 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 and then you go down. It's like, what? You wanted to prove that you were better than me? No. Sorry. And these were the different cousins that kept calling me a cheater for no reason. I'm surprised they didn't call me a cheater then, to be honest. But that's just because like I had more Minecraft experience though, that like I knew what was doing. The only thing that kept tripping me up though was the Xbox controls for Minecraft. That was the only thing that was tripping me up. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. It was because I'm not used to playing Minecraft with a controller. I'm playing it with mouse and keyboard right now. Like, look at me. Ooh, mouse and keyboard. I can accurately, like, you know, like stop over here and shoot a bow. On Xbox controller, you have it's pretty much like a Nintendo Switch controller, right? So you have a big like a big thick controller, and you're trying to do the same movements that's like smooth like a computer, pretty much, or like a mouse and keyboard. It's like you're not gonna get that same kind of like easy transition, pretty much. So instead of me like picking a block, I'd be punching, or I wouldn't be punching it. I'd be placing down a block and I'd be like, oh my word, did I just punch that block? Or did I just put down that block? And it's like, oh my word. So literally half the blocks I was mining were the cobblestones I was putting down because literally I kept mixing up the buttons over and over again. And I was getting so angry that I just like, you know what? I'm done. Like, I'm done with this. I have enough iron to make an iron armor. And I think did I make an iron? I'm trying to remember. Did I make an iron sword? Did I make a stone one instead? Because I think I had enough. I know I had enough for armor because I had a full set. I don't remember if I made enough for a stone sword though. But even then, yeah, it didn't really matter too much. But I had fun. They had fun too. It was just funny though that like they were just telling me, "Oh yeah, well, I can beat you in Minecraft." Really? All right, let's go. And then it turns out that they didn't. They couldn't do it. At least it's better than the my one cousin that when I did trade a Pokemon. Oh my word, that was so dumb. I was so like like I am not a very angry person, and I am very like you'll never really see me display an emotion too much. Uh like if I'm angry, you won't really see that I'm angry. I have to tell you though, like I am angry right now. Like I am pissed is pretty much what I would say. But yeah, my cousin infuriated me when he did this. So I mean, if he did a kind of thing in Minecraft, I would be pretty much killing him in Minecraft. But to pretty much explain what happened, this is around the time when Diamond and Pearl, not Brilliant Diamond and Pearl, Diamond and Pearl, the original games, were, I don't want to say they were first released. I want to say it was like a couple months after they were released. Because I don't think they just released. Yeah, because it was around Christmas time, I think. Yeah, so not exactly the release date, but pretty darn close. Um, yeah, it was pretty darn close. Anyway, so pretty much, what ended up happening was that my cousin got the because we were both playing Diamond, I think. Uh, he went and found the Cranidos, and he wouldn't tell me exactly where he went to go get it. So instead, what he does is that he tells me that he'll trade the Cranidos for I can't remember. I think it was Snover was the Pokemon, and I said sure, perfect trade. I gave him a level 34 Snover for a level 20 Cranidos. All right. So and then I think I spent the weekend there. So I think we traded on Friday, we'll say. So during all of Saturday and all of Sunday, I was grinding this Cranidos to level 43 or something like that. I think it was how I ended it was like level 43. Because there's this one trainer close to the final town, or by final town, I mean like the 8th gym. And he had, I think it was Gyarados, I think. And I was just using like I was just EXP sharing, just taking it down each and every time, getting a ton of experience for this Cranidos to eventually evolve into Rampardos. So now, while my cousin is out doing whatever, not playing his Pokemon game or whatever, or training or whatever, he's just mucking around pretty much. At the final, like, sort of like, I don't know, 10 minutes before I leave, he has a temper tantrum about wanting to trade back the Pokemon. And one of the things that he said when after we were done trading was no trade backs. That's his motto. Anytime you trade with him, he says no trade backs. So literally, I reiterated, you said no trade backs. He goes, no, 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 no. I want my Pokemon back now. So everybody's like catering to him and saying, just give him back his Pokemon. And I'm like, but I don't know what Pokemon I gave him. I knew it was Snover, but I wanted to keep the Rampardos. I trained it and I earned it, right? Like I pretty much earned it to be a Rampardos. So what ended up happening was that he traded a level 10 Iggly buff or whatever for a level 40 Rampardos. I was so livid that literally what happened is that on the trip home, I think, I found out where he got the Cranidos, and I got 3 of them. I got 3 of the fossils. I can't remember what it's called. Meanwhile, my cousin's telling me it's super rare. Like you can only find 1 in the game. I found 3 of them, so I was like, whatever. Anyway, that's gonna be it for Sercacraft. I apologize for that ending and for it not being too much fun. Uh, yeah. So hopefully the next version, we will have a blast with not only just the new stuff that's going to be coming out 1.21, but also with all of the new stuff that's going to be happening. So yeah, so I'll see you guys next time for some more Sercacraft.